Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. It is so awesome to be with you. Welcome to Monday. It's Horoscopes Monday. I know I'm getting this out a little late, but Psychic Bob had some errands he had to run this morning. I had to go to a pre-Christmas sale. I did. I got a notice that Marshall's was having a big sale. Marshall's is a department store, local department store here. And so I went there. I said, well, you know what? I'm in the mood just to see anything they got. And when I went in, look what I found. It's a sparkly silver star. Gold, silver. Actually, it does silver, I think. Silvery gold. It looks gold sometimes in certain light. It's actually silver. Is this not cool? A giant pentacle. You know, I don't think they know that this is a Wiccan symbol, but I love it. It's like the pinnacle on my shirt today. Isn't that cool? And the pinnacle that I wear. Actually, I think this is technically a pentagram because it doesn't have the circle, but it's the five-pointed star, and it's all sparkly. Is that not cool? Very rustic looking. I'm going to find a place in my house for this. I tell you. You know, just like what I need, one more star, right? Well, that's all right. I told y'all my house is the theme is stars. Well, here we are. I tell you, let me find a place for this here. Here we are. It's Monday. And you know what that means? It is definitely time for our horoscope. So here's our big horoscope wheel. We're going to spin around it today and see what is in the stars for you. That's right. Now, for those of you who are new here, we've got a lot of new people. I say thank you to the new people for joining my channel. Welcome to Spiritual. Every Monday, we have horoscopes. So you can come here. And each Monday, I do horoscopes, a little snapshot overview for the whole week, every day, from Monday through that upcoming Sunday. And then I give individual horoscopes for every zodiac sign. So everybody who tunes into this video, you will get your own little private horoscope. Now, just so you know, these are my own creation. I don't take them from any other astrologer or any other website. I sit, study the transits, look at the alignments, look at the moon phases, all of that, and I put together these horoscopes for each zodiac sign. So it's unique. You won't get these anywhere else. So I hope you'll stay and watch them. You guys are the best. Well, we're going to have a little overview here. And before I get into that, a few of you have been writing since, Psychic Bob, where do we get your books? I am a published author, and if you go over to my website, and I'll put the link below, you can pick up my books. It's got a lot of glare here. Messages from Rose, or Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom, and I have a few others over there. Ouija Mysteries, When Worlds Unite, all of these are over there. Go to my website, robert-hickman.com, again, link below. And up at the top it says books, and you click on that tab on my webpage and you can see my books and purchase them there, okay? I have a Lulu storefront there. So definitely check those out. Well, thank you for writing. Thanks for asking. And today is horoscopes. So, what is going on in our stars? Okay, well, right now we've got our sun, which is our big sun, which is the center of the zodiac, is resting in the house of Libra, and it's going to be there to the end of this week, actually to the 22nd, which is the end of our horoscope cycle. By the way, all the astrology in this video is for today, Monday, October 16th, 2017, through Sunday, October 22nd, 2017. So on the 22nd, at the end of this week of horoscopes, it's our last day in Libra, and then we're going to move over into the sign of Scorpio on Sunday the 23rd. So we're going to talk about that next week. But for right now, know that we're in the sign of Libra with our sun. And starting off Monday, our moon is in the sign of Virgo, which is an earth sign. Today we also have our moon in opposition to Neptune and our moon trine Pluto. Now this makes for interesting kind of alignment because what this means is, you know, you got to go with what you got right now. With that moon in opposition to Neptune, it may be hard to get a sense of, you know, kind of what's coming, what's going to be the long-term out goal. Moon trine Pluto, actually, today also means that there's good energy for long-term success, but you may not be able to see that success. So go with what's in front of you, go with what you got, work with your gut today, and you're going to be okay, all right? You may not be feeling it, but the energy is present for success, for things to move forward, at least in the short term. And actually, they will go long in the long term, but you just won't sense it today. Don't worry about it. Go with what you got, with what's in front of you, okay? Now, when we go into tomorrow to Tuesday, which is October 17, we've got our Moon square Saturn, okay? Moon square Saturn. Saturn is the kind of wisdom planet of the Zodiac. So our Moon square Saturn means we may feel disconnected from our strength of our mind, our wisdom a little bit. Well, the good thing is that our planet Mercury is moving into Scorpio early in the morning at 2 a.m. or 2:59 a.m., almost 3 a.m. And that's going to bring in a better sense of communication with the inner self, okay? You're going to have a little bit of challenge between your intellect and your soul self on Tuesday. Don't worry about it. We've got Moon aspecting Mars, which will kick in some extra energy to hear that inner voice. And then in the afternoon around 12:30, our Moon moves into Libra, which brings in air energy. So the early part of the day on Tuesday may be a little cloudy, a little sense of lack of clarity or focus. By the afternoon, that air energy brings in revitalization and things go on. With that Moon, with that Mercury entering Scorpio again, this will also prompt inner dialogue. It's going to be kind of a day where you're going to feel deep thoughts, think deep things, be in touch. But you're going to move forward. So trust that inner voice again, okay? Once we get into Wednesday, the 18th, we've got that Libra moon in strong position here, bringing a lot of air energy here. It's going to be a very strong day for business because we've got Mercury aspecting Jupiter that day, and our moon is square Pluto. And so with that, what it means is it's business success right now. With the moon square Pluto, again, this may be similar to today's energy, and that is maybe a little challenging to see the long-term outcome, but with that Mercury aspect in Jupiter, you got blessing just to keep talking, move things forward. Even if you don't see it all in the moment, trust your inner voice, you're going to be fine, okay? Once we go into Thursday, we've got our Libra moon still working for us, but our sun and moon are both in opposition to Uranus. Now, Uranus is the planet that brings in sudden inspiration, sudden insight. With our sun and moon in a negative aspect, it may again be hard to feel inspired or to kind of see things in a dynamic way. Don't worry about it. What you want to focus on Thursday is just keep everything very simple, very basic. Keep it light. Don't try to, on Thursday, get into heavy, deep stuff with people. Just kind of skimp over the surface of things, and people will be in agreement with you, and you'll get through it, okay? On Friday, now, this is going to be another great day for success for business, okay? And if you want to, what's your best days for success for business opportunities, for job interviews, for closing deals, definitely Wednesday is a good day, and also Friday, okay? Friday on the 20th, we got a Scorpio moon, which is water energy. It's going to bring that deep feeling. But we have our moon aspecting Jupiter. That means you're going to be in touch with what's going on, how you feel about things, particularly in the money area. And then we've got our moon aspecting Mercury in a favorable light, which opens those doors of communication. And our moon is trine Neptune, which means psychic power is available to have the right sense of timing, what to say, what to do. Friday, you got to trust that inner voice, and you're going to have blessings in your finance, and just be open to success, okay? So Wednesday and Friday, do your major business stuff. That's where you're going to hit it, okay? Saturday and Sunday this week are going to be a little more introspective, okay? We've got that Scorpio moon, which is sextile Pluto on Saturday. And what that's going to bring is a sense of focusing on long-term goals. It's going to be a day where you kind of start to contemplate the longer aspects of what you're working on. It's more of a meditative day, more of a planning time. So Saturday is going to be a little more introspective. On Sunday, the energy is very light, not a lot of power to get up and go, more of a rest day. Again, we're still in Scorpio and moon. We have a Scorpio trine Mars, which will give us a little bit of outer world power, but that's really all the major aspects we've got going on that day. So it's going to be more of a day of like just stuff around the house. You know, clean house, maybe, you know, start a project. Don't look to get a lot of headway on Sunday, more of a rest day. And if you don't feel like doing anything, just use it for an entertainment day. So there is our psychic snapshot for this week for, Monday, October 16th through Sunday, October 22nd. Excuse me, guys. Allergies are kicking up now. Okay, now we're going to go around our big zodiac wheel. We're going to look at horoscopes for all 12 signs. Now, if you don't know what sign you are, listen up. After each sign, I give the zodiac dates for each sign. And so when you hear the birth date range where your birthday falls, that is your sign, okay? So let's listen up. All right. Starting at the top of our zodiac wheel. Again, for those who are just tuning in, this is for today, Monday, October 16, 2017 through Sunday, October 22nd. All right, Aries, March 21st to April 20th. You know, Aries, this week for you is about really hearing that inner voice. You've been giving out a lot of energy to people over the last few months, Aries, and now is the time for you to focus on self-nourishment, self-nurturing. Great weekend just to kind of, or week really, not just the weekend, but really the whole week for Aries would be better for you to do more of a retreat, kind of stay out of the fray and replenish yourself. Great time for going to the spa, great time for vacation for Aries if you can get away. You're going to find in romance this week also, Aries, that you're going to really feel like in harmony in love. So you're going to be able to share your feelings and have that reciprocated. It's a really good time to be thankful and to just appreciate the people around you and the circumstances. And where you struggle, set it on the shelf and know that next week the energy balances out. But take care of you before anybody else. Your key word this week, Aries, is self-love. Okay, it's 2 words, but I hyphenated it, so it makes it kind of like 1 word. All right, our next sign is Taurus, April 21st to May 20th. You know, Taurus, this week you want to practice. You're similar to the Aries in that you don't want to take it all on yourself. If you're a Taurus and you feel a little overwhelmed, reach out to people. Ask them to help you to move forward. Teamwork is really key around Taurus this week in business and in social life. Taurus is because you're, you know, in a strong position energetically right now, you may find like you're also having energy pick up on the social scene. So you might be invited to some soirees and asked to attend, and in turn you might host some parties. Remember, Taurus, don't try to do everything on your own this week. Let those around you be part of the energy of your success. And as you succeed, they succeed. And as they succeed, you succeed. So there's a real energy of teamwork, real energy of partnership. So even though Taurus is very much a leader, likes to go out on their own, don't do it this week. Really be with others and work and play, and you'll have success. Your key word this week, Taurus, is support. Let yourself be supported, okay? Reach out for support. All right. Our next sign on our wheel is Gemini, and that's May 21st to June 20th. You know, Geminis, you are feeling power now. The energy around you is very strong. There's a lot of air currents this week, and that's bringing up your personal power. Geminis, you're going to see a lot of major breakthroughs, personally and professionally. And this is really what I'm going to call the winning week. And do you remember who was it that said, was it Tom Cruise? No, Charlie Sheen said, I'm by winning. Remember that? Well, that's your word this week. You are by winning. You're winning in business. You're winning in love. So definitely make sure that you give yourself time to appreciate the success. Feel the joy of the moment. Don't rush through things, because the energy around Geminis right now is so intense that you may feel like you're just flying through everything. You may miss experiencing the moment. So slow down, enjoy the moment, savor it, and then have a party, okay? You know, strong energy, great time for money, success, great time for love. Also highlighted for Geminis this week are issues connected to long-term financial goals. So if you're winning now, make sure you win in the long term. Your key word this week, Gemini, is celebrate. All right. Our next sign is Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. Cancers, this is the week where you discover yourself again. Cancers, over the last few months, you've been putting out a lot of energy to helping people. You've been casting a lot of energy of leadership roles, of being kind of put in that leadership to push things forward. And now it's a time for you guys, for Cancers, to sit back and contemplate the mysteries of life. And I mean that literally. Think about your journey, particular soul journey. Think about where you've been, where you've come from, where you want to go. And this week really is not so much an outer world activity week as much as it's a meditation week for finding again that voice. Because Cancer, you have such passion when you create and when you work, sometimes you take it to extremes, so you want to also be a little bit like the Aries this week, self-nourished, self-love, okay? But within that, go to the metaphysical place and contemplate the journey of the soul, okay? Also highlighted for Cancers this week are issues connected to travel. So part of your introspection, go to a faraway place and see if it speaks to you even more and helps you know yourself. Could be a past life. Your keyword this week, Cancer, is insight. All right. Our next sign is Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. Leos, you are very much in tune with the psychic energy right now. Leos are going to find a high level of inspiration. There's a lot of air energy this week, which is stirring up your firepower. Leos are going to have a dramatic time, I guess that's the word, a dramatic time in work. You're going to find that you're put in positions of having to kind of speak extempore. So be ready to be thrown on a stage and asked to do a 20-minute presentation with no notes, no prep. Leos, you are natural performers. You can do it. Remember, Leo, that this high energy that you're carrying also is drawing people to you. So your magnetic energy is drawing love to you, drawing friendship, drawing new social life. So it's going to be a week where it's like intense in work and intense socially and intense in love. That's all right, Leo. Just go with the flow. Remember that air energy, you can float on it. You're a flame and you've got power this week. Also highlighted for Leos here are issues connected to the study of the occult. So if you've been wanting to study spiritualism or magic or astrology, delve into the mysteries of the cosmos. Your key word this week, Leo, is channel. All right. Our next sign is Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgos, you have a very strong sense of firm foundation right now. You're going to find this week that as you step out and take some risks, that the universe is supporting you right now. This week is a strong week for change materially and emotionally. And so anytime, Virgos, that you step out and trust and you work through your higher self and with the cosmos, you're going to be in a place of support. And you're going to find that people are looking to you to give them answers, very much stepping into a leader role right now. In work, it's a very good week to kind of put yourself out there, particularly if you're looking for promotion or even a job change. In the area of love this week, Virgo, you're going to find that if you want to go forward in a relationship, you're going to have to be the one to kind of bring it up, push the issue, and see where it goes, okay? Because Virgos may find themselves in a position now where people are a little passive in their presence. And it's not that they're scared of you, but it's more like they just want to hear what you say. They're kind of mesmerized. So you're going to have to kind of bring people out of their shell, particularly in the personal relationship area, to get that going forward, okay? Wonderful week. Now, also highlighted here for Virgos this week are issues connected to real estate investment or property investment. So want to buy a house, buy some land, jump into that, go for it. Your key word this week, Virgo, is lead with confidence. Lead. All right, our next sign is Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. You know, Leos, you are in celebratory mode. Leos are going to find that the spirit world is like really guiding you now. You've got a strong ally and help in moving forward. You're going to find in the career area this week, Libra, that literally the angels are guiding you. Trust your inner voice this week. We have, as I said, a lot of air currents, a lot of air energy, and you, being an air sign, will be empowered this week. And as this is the last week that the sun is in your sign, you can really just go for big plans and goals this week and know that that which you set in motion will manifest, if not right this week, in the coming weeks. So you've definitely got power for transformation right now. In the area of relationships also, Libra, you're going to find that you feel open to new beginnings in love. So if you've got your eye on somebody, you might want to kind of ask them out. Or, I think that a lot of Libras are going to find, because of the air energy, that as they think it, they manifest. So if they're thinking about relationships, you're a Libra, you're going to draw somebody into your life that's going to develop into something. So a week for love for you guys. Also highlighted for Libras this week are issues connected to the arts. So if you're a Libra and you've been wanting to kind of get into painting, or maybe go to a museum and study art, be open to the arts, either performing arts or visual arts, okay? Your key word this week, Libra, is sing. All right, our next sign is Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpios, this is the week where you make major progress. You're going to find that you're feeling very inspired, and that inspiration is going to allow you to break out of old patterns right now. In the work area, you're going to see, Scorpio, that you are very much the forerunner. You're getting ideas that are outside the norm. Trust them, go with it. In the area of relationships as well, this is a time where you're going to do some of that inner heart work, and you're going to realize where you've fallen short, and yet also where your strengths are. And pay attention to that, because this is a good time for Scorpios to strengthen bonds with others. So if you've been in a relationship, maybe there's been a little bit of challenge, a little struggle, a little lack of clarity, you're going to be able to help set that right and move that forward also this week. And if you're a single Scorpio, this is a good time where you want to think about what it is that you really want, and you'll draw that to you, So good week to do that inner work, to work on relationships as well. Also highlighted for Scorpios this week are issues connected to home renovation. So as you're working on that inner world, you'll also bring transformation to the physical outer world around you. So look at a home renovation as an option, redecoration, things like that. Your key word this week, Scorpio, is forward. Move forward. All right. Excuse me, guys. I'm losing my voice here. Our next sign is Sagittarius, and that's November 22nd to December 21st. Sagittarius, you're carrying a lot of that Libra energy right now. You are in inspiration mode. You're in open channel mode. Sagittarius are going to find that they're receiving a lot of input from people around them. And Sagittarius, you may have this kind of continual deja vu going on this week. Like everywhere you go, somebody says something, it's like, whoa, that's so mystical. It's like what I was thinking about. Or, oh, I had a dream about this. Be open to that deja vu experience, because it's literally the spirit world trying to get your attention right now. You'll find in the work area that you really want to think before you take any action now. In fact, be a little hesitant to act until you absolutely know. Because Sagittarius will find that if they let their inspiration lead them this week, that the timing is right and they get things done efficiently. You're going to find the same energy also in romance. It's literally like the spirit is just making you very aware of where you stand in relationships, and also helping you to say those words to that special someone that you've been wanting to say, to kind of open doors of communication. So be open to a lot of talking, a lot of excitement, a lot of inspiration this week. Powerful week for you. Also highlighted for Sagittarius are issues connected to letter writing. So ask yourself, Sagittarius, when was the last time you sat down and hand wrote a letter and sent it to somebody? It's not a nice idea, maybe just a little card. So be open to communication through writing. Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is inspired. Be inspired. You get inspired. Okay. All right. Our next sign is Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Capricorn, you know, and I've said it before, you're the natural leaders of the Zodiac. You're Earth sign. You've got a lot of power to bring transformation. You will have success this week, but the secret to Capricorn success is really listening now. Listen to those around you. They are oftentimes, people around you can also be the voice of spirit. And so as you listen to them, you bring into yourself the knowledge that you need to execute the best plans, particularly in the business area. Capricorn, I would really encourage you, like in terms of work this week, think about teamwork. Think about not necessarily going it on your own, which sometimes Capricorns have a tendency to do. You really want to work with another person, bounce your ideas off of them, and then go in as a team. This is what leads to success for you. In the area of relationships also, Capricorn, this week you want to really slow it down. Capricorns, because you're kind of the take charge type, you tend to kind of be the leader in relationships. This week I want Capricorns to stay silent and just let their partner talk. Listen to them and be open to wisdom that comes through them as well. So Capricorns, this is going to be a week of teamwork, but it's a work that really is like mutual exchange of ideas and thoughts, okay? Also highlighted on the chart here for you guys this week are issues connected to exercise programs. So if you've been wanting to start walking or do a yoga class, physical exercise will help balance your energy and give you the ability to be clear in thought and mind and speech. Your key word this week, Capricorn, is listen. All right. Our next sign is Aquarius. That's January 20th to February 18th. Aquarius, this week you're going to feel so uplifted that you're almost going to feel like you're out of your mind with creative ideas and inspirations. That's okay. Go with it. If the spirit is inspiring you to, start a new job search, go for it. Because Aquarius will find that which inspires them this week is what spirit wants them to do. You're actually very much in tune right now with your higher self. And so you want to listen to the higher self and know that the higher self is in union with the spirit world. So if you've got a lot of ideas about how to move forward, particularly in the work area, don't write it off as, oh, I'm just being crazy. Sit down with a notepad, write it down, evaluate it, and then again, ask the spirit to channel more energy to that understanding so that you have more power and it'll bring material success around you. In the area of relationships, Aquarius, this is a good week to risk sharing your heart. For Aquarians, many times one-on-one personal romance is a little challenging because Aquarians are so up in their head, they forget to bring their heart into the equation. And this is a week, Aquarius, where you want to risk being open-hearted, be a little vulnerable, and know that you'll receive in kind, trust, love, and being treasured by somebody. And Aquarians tend to be kind of cold intellectuals sometimes, and they forget that the heart is important. So Aquarius, let the heart reign this week and trust it, okay? Also highlighted for you guys are issues connected to creative writing. So let that air energy open up your minds and give you communication also through the written word. Your key word this week, Aquarius, is risk. Risk being vulnerable, risk being open, risk sharing your heart. Okay. All right. And our last but not least sign is Pisces. And that's February 19th to March 20th. Pisces, this week you are in mystic mode. Pisces are going to really feel in tune with the spirit. They're going to be very open to the channeling process. Let the spirit world be your friend. You're going to find in work that it's like literally the spirits take care of everything. And Pisces, usually you're very much leaders. You're very much about getting things going in the right path. But this week, the secret to success is not you doing it, but letting spirit do it through you. You want to spend every day this week before you get into your work environment, meditating and saying, spirit, work through me, literally. And that's going to bring you a lot of success this week. You're also going to find that in the area of relationships that you're going to channel through you the ability to see clearly in that area. So if you're in a relationship right now and you're having some struggle, use this week to open that channel to see how to improve it and you're going to get a lot of psychic guidance from on high, from the spirit world. So let the spirit world lead you this week. It's going to be awesome in work and in romance. Excuse me. And also highlighted here for Pisces are issues connected to travel. So Pisces, it might be a good time to get away and do some of that channeling in a retreat center, okay? Your key word this week, Pisces, is psychic. Oh my gosh. Well, there you go, guys. Look, we spun around our big Zodiac wheel. We got all 12 signs in. Listen, you know, I have to remind you, and I say it every week, but it's true. If you are at a time in your life where you feel overwhelmed, do not give in to despair. Just pause and look to the stars. The zodiac above us is always spinning and revolving. And what that means is that each day brings a new opportunity, a new set of blessings, a new way to access the power of the cosmos. So let the stars guide you and be your friend. The stars do not compel us, nor do they control us, but they are our allies on the journey. And if we keep faith, hope, and love in our hearts, then we'll be in harmony with the universe around us. Guys, I am so glad you're here. Listen, thank you for being here. You are the best. I love you guys. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. Tomorrow's Tuesday. And you know what that means? Messages from the spirit world. That's right. And for our new people, Messages from the Spirit World is where I grab a bunch of letters and I answer psychic questions and do little mini psychic readings for viewers. No charge. If you want to get in on that, put a question in the comment box below. It could be anything you want to ask me. Or if you want, you can write to me at my website at readings@robert-hickman.com. I'll put the link to my email below as well. And send me your questions, okay? So tomorrow I'll be back here for that when we have Messages from the Spirit World. You guys are the best. Well, listen, remember, keep it here at Spirit Channel. If you haven't done so, like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe. Be part of our channel. And when you've done all that, pop over to my website and check out my bookstore. Link below. You guys are the best. I love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Messages from the Spirit World. And until then, may you always blessed be.